Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero. Welcome back to another 1v1 match. Today we're on a map called Tournament Desert Classic, so like the original from Generals. Down in the south position, we have an Uzbek player from Uzbekistan, I believe. This is the Superweapon, the blue player, that is Yahya. You may remember, a couple of years ago, there was some guy that sponsored basically me versus Yahya. To see how we would get on. You may be able to find that in the live streams or videos or wherever I posted that. Yeah, he's playing in the south position. Apparently the #1 Uzbek player. Don't know how many players that's out of though. That's the only thing. Up at the top we have the green player with the Gilly Stealth. This is MrJonex. Never heard of him. Apparently he's an Uzbek player as well. So you got an Uzbek versus Uzbek player. Didn't even know we had players until these two from Uzbekistan. But yeah, it's interesting that we have a complete worldwide player base. We have an observer as well. I don't know if that's the guy who sent me this. Can't remember the name of the guy who sent it me. But if you want to send me any replays, especially epic replays, top level replays, unique strategies, draw games, battleship or aircraft carrier maps, anything like that, send it to me either on Discord or my Gmail. And I will be sure to check them out. I'm not guaranteeing that they'll be shown on this channel, but if they are really as epic or as unique as or as they're advertised as, then maybe so. But apparently, we've got a very close match here. I won't say too much, but apparently we've got a close match. So that tunnel's been stopped on 99%. You don't want to... Okay, he gets the dozer. You don't really want to do it right next to the technical, because if you pop the TNT next to the technical as well, as killing the dozer, you will also kill your own technical, and he's also only brought in 3 TNTs now for the main supply, so that's bad. It would have been better to leave that dozer alive and TNT that, or if you want to even take it to the next level, do Fargo strategies, you bring 5 TNTs, so you could have killed that dozer and you could have killed that. But if that dozer hadn't have been there, you could have TNT'd that and then gone around the back, like here, pop the TNT, a V comes close or whatever, you force fire the ground. And you just get a little bit more done with just that extra $200 unit that kind of Fargo has popularized. Okay, no laser lock here. Oh, he's hunted him. Okay. And he killed the Chinook as well. I'm going to guess there's a bit of lag here because the micro seems a little bit off and a little bit weird. When you got 2 players, you don't know how good their connection is. Then you got an observer. Sometimes that is the case. They're probably playing over on Game Ranger as well. But blue is hunted now. Oh, no. You didn't just see that. Oh, we seeing, man. These TNTs are just causing way too much damage. As far as TNTs go, like, if every TNT is doing that much damage, you just keep doing it. Just keep doing it every game. But the thing is that group of V's shouldn't have been there. Again, the micro a bit off there from Yahya. He's got a super tech. Comes in with a TNT. Again, the micro looked a bit off, but I'm going to blame that on lag. The fact that they were running one way, they should have been going the other. It's definitely a laggy game, this. You can tell. But blue's now without a dozer and without a war factory. He's got a barracks still. I mean, some people will hate to look at this kind of micro and just probably turn it off straight away. But others like to see the lower level games. Like, well, how many replays of Excal, Size, Boyka, Fargo have we casted over the years? Probably thousands. Some people do like to see lower level players getting some spotlight as well. And another TNT, and it's another building kill. Supply is dead. So there's only 3 buildings left, and the V's are now pushing out. I think they're all fully loaded, but we'll see in a second. There's another TNT coming from MrJonex. He has not missed any technicals getting into the base. Every single one he's just getting through. Laser lock finally comes in, and this TNT gets stopped. Looks like retaliation is on for green. Loses some technicals. He's now making rebels. But what he should be doing, actually, after causing such significant damage, the game sense tells you blue's going to be mad now. he's going to want to come across the map and give it one go at cracking the main base. So when he was floating 3.6k then, which he just was, a nice line of tunnels, especially with lag. 1, 2, 3 tunnels, even sell these barracks, whatever. With a bit of lag, the chances are that the RPGs in the tunnels might be able to take out 1 or 2 of those Vs, and then you've probably won. So him floating that cash there, I don't like that. But we do see he's built some stuff here in the middle. He's built a barracks and not a supply. Would like that to have been a supply, because then you can mine out all this. Otherwise, if this does turn into one of them tricky draw situations... Ooh, TNT's almost killed a V there. If this does turn into one of them tricky draw situations where you lose all the control apart from near the buildings, you want to have a supply there so you're still collecting and you can still do something. You don't just want to be stuck with a barracks there. Green's getting the oils as well, so he's just got 2 oils. Ambulance is taking damage. Blue does definitely not want to lose that ambulance. That's really poor. All these Vs are vet 2 now, so they will auto heal, but they'll heal faster as well with the ambulance. So did want to keep that alive. It's been a combat drop in the middle. Another technical TNT comes through, and this one is probably going to hit the target. He's also trying to capture a power here. Ooh, what's this Chinook doing? Oh my god, it's like he wants to lose Chinooks. Power, that's the last building. That is the last building. So he was living on the edge of death there, basically. Because them 2 TNTs initially were aiming for that. The Vs would have saved it, but, I mean, it's pretty close. Combat drops here in the middle buildings. There's a TNT here. I think... Is Blue still going to do it? Because them Vs can still kill everything. As long as he just stops another TNT getting to his base. This is all cleared. I thought this was going to be like a stronghold. But what could reach that power plant now? Like, there's just rebels coming out across the map from MrJonex. I wonder if it's pronounced Yonex, like a silent J. Right, interesting dynamic. You've got stealth rebels going across the map trying to take out missile defenders so that the TNTs... Well, I mean, actually, the missile defenders not going to stop much, are they? It's the rangers that are going to stop much. TNT's going to try and walk across the map and get to there. But he's also going to try and capture this. You probably want to capture with 2 at the same time, so I think that's a mistake there. Because that could be stopped now by those 2 rangers. But if you did it both at the same time, I'm pretty sure that's GG. Hang on a minute. Barracks. That's getting stopped. He needs to stop that one as well. But yeah, this game could have been over if he'd have captured both at the same time. He might have just thrown it. But those 3 Vs, I don't think you can stop it. As long as you can just keep that power alive, I don't think you can stop them 3 Vs. Yeah, Blue needs all of his stuff now. There's no point having 2 missile defenders there. You want them like there, in like a square box around this. That TNT shouldn't have been hitting that, honestly. You should have had a ranger there. At the most, 1 unit should have gone down, but ideally that TNT should have been taken out. This RPG might be able to get a bit of damage done. The V's are going walkabout around the map. The thing is, he does not have enough money for a stealth drone, and we've got a stealth barracks. I mean, you could force fire the ground enough, or like just move around enough to try and find that. Eventually you'll find a place where you can't walk. It might take him a bit of time though, but these V's should be able to go up around the map and just clear everything. That tunnel gets cleared. But I have a feeling that Blue's either not going to find that at all, or it's going to take him like hours to find it. Like, checking for a barracks there is probably one of the last places. And it's quite a small building. Ah, you just made a massive mistake. Why did he shoot it first? You've now given him extra time to respond. Those missile defenders wouldn't have been that quick. He might not have got it anyway. But again, though, why is he not capturing with 3 all at the same time? If he'd have waited for those 2 to rock up as well and then captured, like, from that corner, and that corner, all at the same time, he might have been able to do it. But now he's capturing the rebels whilst the V's have just landed. So, yeah, too many mistakes there from MrJonex. So it's probably going to be a draw. But I don't think it actually is a draw. Because I think Blue still won. Because eventually he will be able to find that building with those 2 Vs. It might take 5 hours, but eventually he could do it. These Vs could also be just doing circles around this power plant, just trying to, in the hope that he finds that rebel. If he just does 1 lap around the close proximity, which is the most obvious place, you will actually be able to kill it. There's a rebel over here in the trees. So they're probably typing to each other now, saying like, "You don't know where my barracks is. I have a secret base somewhere." But Blue's also scared to leave this power in case it gets captured. But he could be out on the map with 1 V, just force firing. He doesn't need 2 Vs here. I wonder if we're going to have to fast forward at any point. I don't know how many hours I can, I can watch of him trying to find this barracks. But as far as I'm concerned, it's a Blue victory, but it would just take an absolute age to find that because he hasn't got the $100. He hasn't got it. He needs $100 for his stealth drone. Yeah, it's kind of a stalemate, but Blue needs to be doing more. It's quite obvious now he's cleared that area. If we look from his view... Alright, you're not going to expect a barracks there, but eventually, though. He needs to be force firing in more places. You need to think about the places where the GLA has been. The GLA's been in this area, so all of this should be force fired. The GLA's also been in that area, so these should be force firing in just random places. If you had a building that could do a rally point, you could be placing rally points all over the map, and eventually it'll say unable to place rally point, and that means there's a building there. It's called a waypoint scout. But he only has a power, and you can't waypoint scout with that. The GLA's also been here, and also been here. So the next places would be back in the main base, which he is force firing there. Checking in the corners. I don't think he's checked the corners. He is force firing there now. Probably there is probably one of my later tries, but like even now, why is he not force firing with the Vs now? Force firing all around the edges. Oh man, I think we're gonna have to fast forward. Oh, fast. Oh, he quit. What the hell? He quit. Blue surrendered. Oh my god. Blue surrendered. I mean, he probably just didn't have the time or he didn't have the patience to find it. As far as I'm concerned, if Blue put in the time there and waypoint scouted, well, not waypoint scout, but if he like force fired the ground and stuff like that, he was probably he was going to win. He had the attacking units. Green had loads of chances to win that with the capturing the rebels and maybe just dropping down some tunnels instead of floating and stuff. But in that case, yeah, I suppose you could say Green got the victory. I mean, if he just left his computer and went shopping or whatever, came back and then blue either has the patience to find the building or he doesn't. So interesting game. Not seen that one in either a while or maybe ever. Don't know. Interesting draw scenario. Let me know who you think won that. Do you think Green won it because he had the more patience? Do you think they agreed on a mutual draw? You let me know your thoughts down below. GG, well played, and I'll see you in the next one.